Thanks for joining. This is Movado, and I'm back here with another Empyrion Galactic Reforged Eden in the Ratt Pack Really Plays series. Today, if you watched the last video, you saw I took out a TN log. The purpose of this is not the Pariah, but I am going to take out that Pariah before I go over and take out that Tovera. So, after the last episode, I got those 3 CV quantums, got them installed, so I'm now up to 8 total quantums, which means I just need 2 more quantums to get my ship maxed by block limit standards. And that is what I am here to do. Turn off my arties, I don't need those. I did add a few more EMPs. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, his ship is almost gone already. Turn those EMPs off. It's really going to come in handy when I get to that Tovera. Brian's core is in there. Alright, let me just stop this really quick. His core is like right there. Kind of right where I shot. Again, the reason for that is because I just don't want him coming in and messing up the fight when I fight the Tovera. Where is the Tovera? Okay, he's right there. And yes, I'm just going to let him sit there dead. Not going to loot him, because I don't care. I'm here for the quantums and the ultra rares in the Tovera. Actually, one of the things I was hoping to get out of that was the drones to spawn, but they didn't, so... Now it's time to fly over to the Tovera. You know, the Toveras have been acting really weird this update. Again, more wonkiness with how the AI is or whatever. They've been jumping around and bouncing around a lot. So we'll see how this goes. My hope is that this goes pretty clean. But, you know, like I said, get off the turrets and target generators, explosives. And get this set to generators. Alright, get all that set. I'm going to do a quick template save really quick. Tovera is right there. Where is that Eternal Siphon is over there. The Eternal Siphon won't trigger on me when I get to the Tovera, but I just want to be aware of it. Valorune Cruiser, oh, the pirates. If you watch the TN Long video, you know, the one of the pirates snuck up on me and got me. That little shit. Hopefully the Valorune Cruiser doesn't do the same. Okay. Let's make sure everything's reloaded. It is. Let's get my EMPs turned on. Balance with the O key so I know which way he's faced. Okay. Looks like I'm right above him. I am going to come down in front of him. And my goal is to, like you've maybe seen before, and maybe you haven't. Oh, he's shooting at me. Okay, time to go in. I'm going to get right in front of him. Really confused the game by nose punching him. And what I like to do is I like to punch him a little bit and I like to back off to give him some space. Alright, his shields are down. wreck the front of the ship. All those explosions. Alright. I'm gonna recharge really quick. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow, did he get my shields down? Alright. That was a good first dip. That was a little closer than I was expecting on my shields. But either way, some great damage. I blew out the shit out of his nose. Make sure I'm not... Where is it? Yep, he's up there. Okay. And I'm going to keep backing away from the pimp for now, because I want my shield to recharge. He's still shooting those green balls at me. 59. Yeah, I am totally outcharging him right now, too. Now, I don't know that I really need arties and explosives anymore. Okay. I'm gonna go in. Time to go in for round 2. And I like to soften the blow by reversing right as I get up to him. Alright. See it. Okay, I can see where I need to hit. See where I need to hit. Alright. I need to reposition myself. And I do like to core with artillery. That may make some people uncomfortable. Alright, oh, I gotta go. My shield's recharged. Okay, so I saw... Get a reload going there. I saw his core, or where I need to shoot to get the core. My strategy is, so if you're familiar with the inside of a Tovera, there's a couple painted icons there, or symbols, and you kind of have to aim between those. However, what I usually do with artillery is, if you know the colors in there, there's red blocks and then there's gray blocks. The core is behind the gray block, but I always aim at the red block below the core, and I try to blow that out with artillery. And the reason why I do that is so that way, as I take out those blocks below, the explosion blows up into the core, and I don't penetrate through the core and take out the quantums. Now, admittedly, there's sometimes I take out a quantum. But it usually works pretty good, honestly. I'm at 7 artillery, which I found to be in this sweet spot. He caught up to me fast. I found that to be the sweet spot for blowing out the core, but not hitting the quantums. Okay, I'm gonna go in. Just need to take out his shields again, which should be pretty quick. Get in here. Got him with a heavy blaster. Tovera's dead. That's a clean kill. That's a clean kill. Stop shooting now. That is a super clean kill. Both quantums are going to be intact. I'm checking that Valorant cruiser. He's fine. Checking these exclamation points. Those are drones. Those are just fine. I am going to throw everything on right now except for the artilleries, maybe. Now, looting a Tovera. That fight was about as fast as the Tian Long. This one's a little bit more technical, I feel like. It's a little bit... What is this guy here? Oh, colonists, you're friendly. Okay. It's a little more technical in terms of where you have to go and stuff, or where you have to shoot on the Tovera, because you're kind of in front of them. But either way. Okay. What I like to do, as soon as we get stuff to stop moving here, is I like to back right up to the hole that I created, and that kind of gives me a safe path to go through. Let me connect to a container. Okay, so then I'm going to drop the core right there, and this is where the core was. I retrieve the console, retrieve the combat steel, make sure to return the full extender. There's quantum. There's quantum. All these extenders. Now there's a couple things I do want to show you inside of this Tovera. Obviously the extenders are awesome. The loot boxes are awesome. There's something else that's also really awesome with the Tovera, and that is down this hallway. What I usually do is I just go straight through this and I get to the back of the ammunition. Look at all this. All this ammunition. It's beautiful. Drones are here, which is fine. That's why you leave the ship on. Okay. Then what I do is I come down this hallway. Right over here. And right down here. I didn't blow them out. Sweet. Couple Algiers. Privateer Valorant. Okay, they're not close. That one, then I go through this doorway. I always take a snack out of this fridge. Because there's always something in there. And then here I'll always get the fuel. Yeah, that'll work. And the oxygen. And then right here is another ultra rare. Okay. Let's keep her moving. Keep it moving. Okay, so now we've got this. A lot to salvage in here, but I'm going after the loot boxes for now. So then I come over. So this is the middle, right? We looted this area. Actually, go through here. Because there's a loot box right here. Alright, that's good enough on this one. And then I'm going to go here. It's probably for if you actually board a Tovera, but who actually boards a Tovera? Here's an ultra rare. And the nice thing about how I park my ship is if somebody does come by, I have a safe path to get back into it. Okay, let's come over to this side. In this room, ultra rare, reactor core. I really wouldn't mind a durable epic heavy armor. Be in this container. Boo. Because I'm still running the advanced heavy, which is still pretty good. Advanced heavy, dang it. I was hoping that was it. Let me think. I know there's another one in here. There's more loot, a couple more loot boxes in here somewhere. I'm trying to think of where they are. Like I know where they are, I just don't always know how to get to them. Let me do this. That's the bottom. Okay. Then they gotta be back here somewhere. not in there. I know there's some by some fuel tanks. Let's see if I can find it. We got these. There's nothing in here. Okay. This Tovera's a maze. It's the worst part about a Tovera. It's a goddamn maze. Yeah, I don't need to take all this stuff. Honestly, at the end of the day, that's nothing special. This may be where I need to go. I'm looking for the prisoner area. I know where that is. Yeah, I know there's a couple of loot containers in here. Here's the ammo controller, the other way to get into it from the actual doorway. We go down here. Ah. Here we go. This side may not have the loot container though, it may be the other side. Yeah. Ooh, there's one. Oh, there's another one. You connect back to Soul Crusher again. Ooh. Missing piece. That's another anvil special. I will plan to do something with the anvil pieces here shortly. Those are the hamster cores unique to this server. Where is it? I think there's a loot box in here somewhere. I swore there was. Maybe not. And there's the fuel storage area, which again, I'm not an expert on this ship, but I know there's a couple more. I always get lost in this damn ship, honestly. As cool as it looks, it's a maze. There is one back here. Unless I blew it out. I did not blow it out. And then here's that. I know what I'm looking for. It's just a matter of can I find it. Yes, this is what I was looking for. There it is. Okay, well that's good enough for this Tovera. There's probably another box or two in here. I don't think there's any ultra rares left. I believe I got them all, but who knows, I probably missed one or two somewhere. Pull out my salvage core. And there are some turrets. Actually, I'm going to drop... Actually, I got so many turrets, it doesn't matter. There's a lot of heavy turrets on here, but honestly, with the TN longs I've already killed and everything else, we don't really need those anymore. Look at those drones still coming in. Is there anything nearby that's shooting me? Salvage up some of this stuff in pieces. Honestly, that's probably the best thing to do with all these Zirax turrets. salvage them up, put them on, and just get the pieces from them. Really hard to see him in here. The turrets in the front of this ship aren't anything special. I'll still get them though. At least get the pieces of them. Some of the bottom ones are nice turrets that would probably be worth picking off if I didn't have so many turrets from that Tianlong. But since I have all those turrets from the Tianlong, it's fine. Probably the most valuable turrets on this Tovera is I think it has a couple Imperial particle beam turrets, which are great for ground pounding on seas. My favorite part about fighting the Toveras, though, is they give you ammo to fight them. So that ammo box is really nice. One thing I didn't talk about, though, inside of the ammo box, there was quantum processors. Where are these guys? So people ask about what these are for. Those are used to build an actual quantum. But here's the catch. It's a pain in the ass to actually do so. You have to find, so here's what you have to do to build a quantum. So it's cool that was added, but you have to find a POI on a specific, I think it's an ice moon. The POI is only visually detectable, it doesn't show up on radar. And then in order to build a quantum, you need to complete all of his quests, which is I believe like 5 quests, which is going to take you at least a few hours to do. They're no, like, it's not like an easy quest where you just give glass plates or something like that. Once that quest is done, then for 25 of those 25 of these quantum processors, you can build one of those. 25 or 24, it's something like that, which is a lot. You know, I got 2 from this Tovera, so, you know, it's cool that you can build it, but just functionally, you're better off killing Toveras. Honestly, actually, you're better off killing Tianlong. I think Tianlongs are easier than a Tovera. The fights are easier to deal with, and I like the fact that I can tail a Tianlong versus nose punch it like this one. Although honestly that went pretty well. Empyrion doesn't like collision, so if you are nose punching a Tovera, collision is going to cause it to get a little bit weird. That's why you saw me staying back a little bit, because I don't want collision to be happening. I want to ram it to stop it, but then I want to give it the runway to start moving. That's good enough, honestly. That's good enough for this episode. That's a Tovera. I honestly think the only other time I have a Tovera was way back in vanilla. That's the only other time I made a video on one, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to show people how to easily core a Tovera, how to nose punch it, core it, and then loot it. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. If you have any questions, obviously, please do let me know. Otherwise, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Take care, and hope to see you next time. Thanks, everyone.